Cost of deception. JW lawyer sanctioned for misleading court. Source: Avoid JW. Article by Miss Usato. Edited by Jason Wynne. We talk a lot about justice here. And in this case, justice finally caught up to the legal machine behind Jehovah's Witnesses. This story is a story of Philip Brumley, the long-serving general counsel for the Watchtower Bible and Tract Society. A man who for decades helped protect the interests of the organization, no matter what it cost the victims. And now, for the first time in U.S. legal history, a judge has said enough. Now, in this channel, we've actually ran 3 videos on Philip Brumley. And you might ask yourself, why is Fixing My Faith running another video on that guy? Well, let me put it this way, folks. This Philip Brumley sanction has to be one of the biggest things ever. If this didn't wake anybody up yet, it should now. Because it's quite easy to see how the Watchtower works. So let's scroll through the article here that Miss Usato put together and take a look at it. Excuse me. Brumley here was sanctioned under the federal law 28 U.S.C. 1927. It's a statute used when a lawyer multiplies proceedings unreasonably and vexatiously. So what does this all mean? Well, it means that Brumley misled the court. He knew better, and he did it anyways. You see, this wasn't just a slap on the wrist. The Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals upheld the sanction, stated that Brumley's behavior crossed the line. And this isn't just some rogue ruling. This was affirmed with finality. Right there in black and white, recklessly misled the court. This is the official legal record. No more hiding behind religious privilege. No more weaponizing scripture to dodge responsibility. This case began with 2 survivors, Ariane, Rowland, and Tracy Caekaert, abused as children inside a Montana Jehovah's Witness congregation. When they came forward, Watchtower did what it always does: delay, deny, deflect. The 3 Ds. Delay, deny, deflect. Delay, deny, deflect. You see, they do that with all kinds of subpoenas and claims and motions and dismissals, all kinds of legal jargon. Delay, deny, deflect. And the Watchtower has deep pockets. They can do this forever. Even after Supreme Court, they try to find ways, if they lose, to deny and deflect. Well, Brumley fought subpoenas, claimed privilege, concealed documents, tried to out-lawyers the victims. But this time, it didn't work. Now let's pause and recognize the powerful journalism behind this story. This article was written by Miss Usato and edited by Jason Wynne, or Wynne, of Avoid JW. And this is the kind of work that holds institutions accountable. No paywalls, no ads, just truth straight from the court documents and the survivors' voices. The pattern of abuse, concealment, and legal manipulation was not just reckless. It was deliberate. And folks, that's not exaggeration. That is reality. Backed by exhibits, emails, transcripts, all posted right here. You see, Brumley wasn't a rogue actor. He was following the same playbook Watchtower used around the world. This is really something about Watchtower and Brumley. Two peas of a pod, Brumley being the spokesperson for Watchtower. So this all boils back to Watchtower. They are the guilty ones. They brainstormed this Montana case with Brumley, thinking that we're going to win. We just got to get up and use some theocratic warfare, tell a few lies, stretch the truth. Oh, that's a big stretch. We do no business in Montana. Let's stretch that as big as we can. And that's what they did. So Brumley was the legal face of the Watchtower for some 30 plus years. He argued their blood doctrine, defended their two-witness rule, and fought legal accountability at every level. Now he's their scapegoat. They'll let him take the fall, because if this had gone to trial, even more would have come out against Watchtower. So they settled the case quietly, likely paying more than the original jury award, which was originally $35 million, and just to make it disappear. That's how Watchtower works. Pay them out, get them to sign an NDA. Let's make this disappear. We can't win this one. That's how Watchtower works. But if they stretch it out long enough in court and tell enough lies, a lot of times they get away without paying anything. And look at how they've deflected in Australia. I think that's all over, folks. Well, let's make this a warning. Let's make this a warning, or let this be a warning. Not just to Brumley, but to every elder, every coordinator, every lawyer still covering this up for the Watchtower. Every Watchtower elder, every Watchtower coordinator, every Watchtower lawyer still covering this stuff up. You will be held accountable. This is Fixing My Faith. If you appreciate this kind of reporting, click subscribe. It helps push this content out. And you can support us via PayPal. This link is in the description. And join our new journey, Cabin Life Unplugged. We're documenting real healing off-grid, because truth is where the healing begins. Folks, live your life with love, and we'll see you on the next podcast. Have a great day. When the world changed, so did we. One step at a time, we let go of the life we knew, sold off our tools, our comforts, until all that remained was our little farm. A kind family came along, gave us a fresh start, and we began again. That summer, we moved into the shipping container to regroup and dream. We pictured a cabin in the woods, but nothing quite fit. So we picked up a 19-foot Arctic Fox camper. Then we brought it up to the ridge, and that's where we had purchased a 40-foot RV, weathered and worn. It got us through, but winter proved it couldn't hold the heat. We kept our old truck because some things are still built to last. And then the landlord offered us this, a quiet, forgotten cabin tucked in the trees, waiting for someone to care again. No power, just potential. With love, teamwork, and a bit of grit, we're building a new kind of life. And when the work is done, Lila and I go for a walk.